Hey guys, welcome to Sparkling Diamonds. I'm Brittany.
And I'm Robin. Hey.
So we are here with the promised WIP and Chats that we're going to try to start doing. So we may do some different test angles and stuff like that. So this is one thing we're going to do where you can kind of see us, and you may not be able to perfectly see the diamond painting, but you kind of get the gist of it. You might be able to see us specifically placing drills down, but you can see us and the diamond painting.
And by the way, this was a poll, she says.
It was. It's in our group, man.
And she says you wanted to see us.
I look horrible, but here we are.
I don't know why you want to see us. I would want to see this beautiful diamond painting. Just saying.
Yes, this beauties.
We do it for you guys.
All right, so I guess before we get started, I guess I could kind of tell you guys a little bit of what I'm working on, what I'm working with. So I am working on Cafe Paris by Hannah Lynn. I'm doing this for New Year of Whimsy and Ticket to Ride. I'm really thoroughly enjoying it. I am using my Bijou Bliss Winter Dragon Tray. I have a gorgeous Donna Bass pen. And I'm actually using, I had been using the Cookie Tracy DP World, but actually last night I switched to, I think it's Bubblegum Creations Marin. It may be Cotton Candy, something like that. And then I have my cute little travel trailer from Nix's Notions, who is one of our sponsors actually for our Emma Casey event.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to hold up what I have, and Brittany is going to tell you where they came from. So let's see if I can get this right, okay?
How does that work out? You buy it and I have to remember where it came from?
Look, when I buy stuff for you too, and you usually just know because one, you're nosy.
Oh, okay.
I'm changing my petty out. So my pen came from Diamond Painting Pal. No, okay. My pen came from
Enablers Outpost.
My pen came from Enablers Outpost.
Yep.
I'm going to be using Creations Marin birthday cake.
Good scent.
Yeah, no, I like that. And then I'm using release paper from now this is sad because it's Ashley. Okay?
It's Crafts with Crashly, right?
Crashly.
Yeah.
But is her name Ashley or Crashly?
Her name is something completely different, I believe. I have to look at messages, but I always just call her Crashly because that's just it's easiest to remember. I know that's not her real name, but I just call her Crashly.
That's a pretty cool name. I love her company. And then I got the pretty Hannah Lynn tray, which was for the Hannah Lynn event, which is from
Creations Marin.
Oh, that's right. You told me that last night. That's so cool because I forgot they made trays. And then I have, who made this? Do you remember?
I'm pretty sure you got that. I want to say you got that. Yeah, you did. You got it from Creations Marin at the same time. Creations
Marin as well.
Yeah.
And I actually love this because, like I said, I work out of bags. So this is really cool. And then, did you say what you were working on?
Yeah. Oh. That was the first thing I said on mine.
I am working on Ice Princess by Hannah Lynn. Not making it very far, but I'm getting there.
We got both our Hannah Lynn's out. So,
this is Friday.
It is.
You'll probably be seeing it on Saturday.
Yeah, probably.
And it is snowing outside our house, which is really unusual.
It really is. I guess I shouldn't be surprised with how fast it's starting to stick to the grass and the roads with how cold it's been, but I am. So guys, we're just gonna I do wanna I told you guys in our year roundup that I was gonna do we were gonna do a video with our goals for the year, so that's probably what we're gonna talk about during this video is our goals, along with just some other just general chat and stuff. I know Robin has a journal that she wants to show you, I believe. I don't know exactly where she got it from. So if you don't remember that one, you're out of luck, because I don't know where you got it from.
I can't find where I got it from.
Oh gosh. Well, okay, well, we can show it to you guys, but we can't figure out where it's from. Maybe before I post it, I will.
Maybe one of our viewers can help me out with that
one. So she's gonna talk about that, and then just kind of talk about our goals, both as for the channel and just like personally when it comes to diamond painting, individually, that kind of thing.
This is a true to form without notes. This is kind of scary.
Yeah, that's alright. I feel like, I don't know. I kind of like just going by just kind of winging it, kind of.
We wing it all the time. I don't think we've ever used notes. So a couple of times I've used notes, you've laughed at me and I've made more mistakes.
I feel like so like I get like having like a list of things you want to talk about, but like having specific notes or like trying to have like even just like a script or whatever it might be, I feel like it makes you sound more like an automated machine than yourself. I feel like.
Yeah, you mean bullet points are okay?
Yeah, because not everybody can remember everything. So like if you have general things, you're like my bullet points would be like goals, talk about maybe like events for the year. I don't know if I have any more bullet points than that. That may take up a whole hour.
She's not old yet.
So.
Okay. So, this handling's actually fun. Is your handling fun?
Oh, it's lots of fun. I took a video of these ABs down here. What shade is it? 996. And I'm gonna put a video up of it because they are just like absolutely stunning.
Oh, and I don't know if I said, but I'm using glue dots.
Oh, I didn't say that either. I'm just using plain glue dots too. So I think, do you want to show your thing first? Do you want to talk about
my diamond painting journal?
Yeah, or do you want to talk first? What do you want to do?
Sure. I mean, we're talking about goals, so I'll share my diamond painting journal. I think it's so pretty. Oh no. Okay, this is real life.
Did you just spill drills everywhere?
No, not everywhere.
Oh
but
no.
Not everywhere, but the last time you weren't here, this is just. I
don't think it's meant to be for her to do WIP and Chats without some kind of catastrophe happening, guys.
Yeah. Well, I think this is kind of my real life, don't you?
Yeah. This is going to be probably one of our very few completely. Every once in a while, we'll get a video perfect where we don't do something or have to stop because of something going on.
Do we?
Every once in a while, this will probably be one of the very. Unless something crazy happens, this will be one of the few completely unedited videos that you will see of us. And I honestly, I don't have a way to check to see how well you guys can see me right now. So I'm hoping my whole head's in the frame here. If not, you might just be seeing me from the nose down. But
and I'm hoping you can hear us really well.
I think they can.
Yeah, we have a mic between us. So diamond painting journal, isn't this pretty? That's the front. This is the back. It's very pretty. But the problem is practicality. So when you open it up, you have my receipt from the dentist.
Yeah, good reminder.
Let's remove that because I don't want that memory. So, I mean, the diamond painting journal it belongs to, and then, so it's got little dividers in it, but I feel like a lot of it is repeat. So I don't know how I feel about it. But anyway, this is a log sheet. So the date started, finished, cost, who you purchased it from, title, artist, picture detail, like the size, and then the glue, poured, drill, number of colors, and then rating. So that is all this first section is. Oh, on the back, man, this is really a lot to keep up with.
Oh, I saw that. Isn't the back you can write down all the DMC colors?
Yes, the color and the time tracking. So it's got the symbol, the DMC, and the date, and the time. And then any additional comments and your total time you spend on it. Now, what I was telling Brittany, I think it would be cool maybe to take parts of this journal and make it into my own journal, something like that, where I wanted to keep up with my diamond paintings. You guys see my logbook when we did our year in review, and it's just a Taylor Swift notebook with stickers and stuff. So that's the first page, which is blog sheet. Also, everyone has number finished this year and number finished of all time. Some of this is so repetitive, don't you?
Yeah, there are things about that I did like, but there are also things about it that I didn't like. I do feel like a lot of it is you're writing the same thing over and over again, it's different sections, and I don't think I necessarily like that, but then I do like some of the way that they keep things, so I don't know.
Well, this is actually the pages I just showed. This is like things that we really do mainly log, but not
I don't
just
see that, can they?
This much. Yeah, they can.
Okay, I can't see from here, so I was just making sure.
Well, I don't know if they can see from the camera, but it's got what I said on it.
Okay.
I can see it on the.
Okay, then you're good. As long as you can see it on that, you're fine. I just can't. I can't tell from here.
Like not my old people eyes can see the writing.
That's okay. As long as they can see the journal in general, you're kind of showing them
and telling them.
Yeah.
And then the next thing is planning. So when you go to planning, it's got my diamond painting wish list. Now this is very cool, but Brittany and I both use the app.
Yeah, I'm just one of those people. I even joked with you. I think it was this week about your planner for work. I just don't like paper stuff. Like even like if you guys were to see like something on my GymSlow app, like I don't usually keep up with the time. I've done it for one kit. I want to try to do it for a couple more kits just to kind of like different things like round, square. But like if I decide to enhance a kit, there's a notes section in GymSlow, and I actually add notes of everything that I switch out in GymSlow. God, if I ever lost my GymSlow app, I would be like devastated.
When I got my new iPhone, we thought we had a catastrophe.
Yeah, now ever since then, I actually when you got your phone and we set up an account, I realized I didn't have an account, so I went ahead and set mine up. So that way, when I transferred my phone recently, I didn't have that issue.
That's a good idea to remind everybody. You need to go online and make your account.
Yeah, if you've been using GymSlow but you haven't created an account, go do that.
Yes, because if you get a new iPhone
or something happens to your phone and you can't turn it back on or something, you'll lose everything.
Everything.
And God, whew, I have so many notes and like all my canvases and everything. I would cry.
So actually this is more than that. So diamond painting wish list, and then it's got bring the sparkle. So I guess I'm not sure what that means on the back of bring the sparkle.
What does it say?
Diamond painting wish list. Maybe.
Oh, your wish list. What do you want to buy?
But then, is it still the wish list? I guess it is just another on the back. It's like two. It's just like a
multiple pages.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Some of my wish lists. Whew.
Yeah, because I bring the sparkle, and then I'd rather be diamond painting. Okay, I'm confused, but that's not going to take a lot. Okay, and then next we have my favorite diamond painting stores. And then it also has related items like pens, release papers. Let me show you this. Okay, I'm really bad at this. This is Brittany's thing, but I'm trying. I hope you can see that.
We're in the same room, but we're on opposite sides, and there's no way for me to easily like get to her to help with anything like that.
So my favorite diamond painting stores, though, again, like I just think we all kind of know that.
Yeah, I don't think that's anything you would need to write down.
And I think we all kind of know our shops.
Well, I feel like anything. So I'll wait because I get into some of my goals for this year.
Oh, my favorite diamond painting creators.
Oh, that's cool though.
Okay, guys, get this and put us on top.
Number one. We're biased.
We'll copy this page and put it in all our giveaways. And we'll fill it out for you. We're filling out
number one for you.
Yeah. That's actually that is
prejudice.
No, I was going to say that's a fun thing, actually. I like that. Okay, here's another one I do like, and I actually asked Brittany to text me the events for the year. This is on diamond painting events. Yeah, I would like something for that, simply because, like, right now I'm keeping all that, like, in my phone, just almost like my phone has a stylus, and I use a notes app, and I literally am, like, handwriting stuff. And so, like, it would be nice to have it all written down somewhere potentially.
because I don't have a good way to keep up with events in my phone electronically. Not easily. So that's the one thing I would usually get down for.
And it's got the event date, the date, the theme, the host, and the links. So I think you could take parts of this book and like, you know,
make your own. Make one you love.
Yeah. And then you go to the next total section, because you got these very sturdy dividers here. And this says completed. But like, okay, quick summary completion. But how is that different than your log sheet? Because your log sheet has date started, date finished. So how's a quick summary completion?
And you have almost all that stuff there. The only thing I could think is maybe you'd add a note of like what you enjoyed, what you liked, what you didn't like. But even that, I think the other page may have had spaces for that. I don't really remember.
I mean, it's a quick summary completion versus, what was the first one called? Just diamond painting log sheet. But I mean, everything is like almost the same. The title, the size, the number of colors, purchased from, started, finished, artist, real shape, cost, and rating, and then a place for the picture. So I really don't feel like that's any different than the front, except you have more information on the front. Okay, all right, this I do like. Okay, so you go to another divider section, and this one's called Stash. So here you got this hard divider. And this says, Stash Quick Reference. All right.
Yeah, and see, so the only thing in my gym slab that I've not been good about, which maybe I'll do when we do our stash video, is unless it's like an artist I have a lot of, I've just been putting the title. So then, like, sometimes when I'll go, like, I went to try to look for all the Yume art pieces I have, and I haven't put the artist in. So, like, I'm having to remember the titles to pull up my Yume pieces. I like trying to keep up with artists. So, like, some of the ones that I have more of, I keep their name in there, so, like, I could just search for their name. Like, I have a lot of Hannah Lynn's, or, like, Randall Spangler, or Richard Lawrence, or Emma Casey. But I just need to get better about putting the artist name in there where it's got the title of the piece, so I can find it by artist, too.
So I do like this, although I would need like 300 more pages. I figured you'd laugh at that.
I don't think so. Isn't there like 5 or 6 per page?
1, 2, 3, there's 4.
On the front and then 4 on the back, right?
Yeah, so that's
you wouldn't need that many more pages.
We'll wait till we do a stash and reassess that. So I'm interested to see, do you guys know where this came from? I have a feeling it was Etsy.
I was going to say, you had to have gotten it on Etsy, because everything you've been purchasing for the most part lately, that's, like, you got some plain journals I know from Amazon, but, like, everything else has been Etsy.
I was going to talk about those journals in my, in our goals, kind of.
Okay.
So I mean, in the front it tells you what you have. It says, there's no wrong way to use the journal. You have diamond painting log sheet, 25 copies. Diamond painting wish list, 2 copies. Diamond painting favorite stores, 1 copy. Diamond painting creators log, 1 copy. Painting events, 1 copy. Works in progress. Stash tab, completed tab. I like the concept. Here's what I think. I think I got it from Etsy, and I can't find where to rate it at, because I would give it 5 stars. It's a beautiful, very well done book. Whoever did it, it's gorgeous, and should get the credit for it. But I feel bad I don't know. But I would like to take the idea and like rearrange it differently, I think.
Make it something that works more for you.
Yeah, and I felt like the app is okay, but like, by the way, what you were saying, I started adding my artists with my diamond paintings. Have you started doing that now?
I added some yesterday. No, I didn't, because I have some Dreamer Designs ships from overseas that I ordered like the end of December that have just shipped, and I added them into my book, but I did not put the artist.
I love the pictures. I mean, somebody did this artwork. This is absolutely gorgeous, and you know how we are with always wanting to credit the artist. So, I mean, these should be diamond paintings in of themselves, I think, don't you? really pretty.
Oh, that is cute.
They are, all of them. I love this one. I love the book. Like, the book makes me, you know how when you like to have a hard book? I don't think Brittany likes that. Like, I'm old-fashioned. I like having a book. So, like, I don't regret purchasing it. I definitely have some ideas to take from this book and, like, figure out how to apply it. But that took a long time. I'm a big talker.
Yeah, you haven't whipped any. You've chatted. You haven't whipped any.
I talk all the time.
Yeah, and you're not very good at the multitasking thing.
I'm showing a book at the same time.
Oh, you're still not very good at the multitasking thing either way.
I'm showing a book. Wow, jeez. Okay, now tell me your goals.
All right, so let's first talk about channel goals, and we haven't really like sat down and talked about this like together. It's just kind of like things that either I've said or thought about, or maybe things that maybe we have previously discussed and we just haven't like figured out what to do with it. So, sorry, I was switching colors.
So we're going to talk about it together with all of you.
Yes. So this year, so first goal is I'm actually, so we've kind of talked about this, and actually you guys can have a little bit of input on this too if you want. So we are officially eligible to have members. So members is kind of different in the fact that you pay like a subscription fee. We haven't figured out like if we're gonna do, to start off with, it might just be all one tier, which is like maybe like $2.99 a month, and then eventually maybe add a second tier, which is like $5.99 a month or something. I don't know. But then like for us, like we don't want you to be paying for memberships and not get anything out of it. So like with YouTube, you get like a badge saying you've been a member for so long, and then like we can create some like custom emojis. But I mean, what are things that you guys would like to see? You would get, so as we start growing, we've been really good about replying to all the comments, but I just want you guys to know, like, once we start growing more and more, it's going to be, especially with us both working all the time, it's really going to start getting harder and harder to reply to comments. So one thing you would get is priority response to comments. So like whenever I go to a video, if you're a member, I would read your comment and reply to it first. And then the next thing would be maybe early access to some videos. I don't know which ones those would be and like how long that early access is. I don't feel like that's as much of a perk because like everyone eventually gets to see it. I don't know.
I definitely think I think our early access to D-stashes for sure.
Oh yes, okay, so when we do decide to do D-stashes, I don't know if I have many that I want to D-stash, to be honest. I know Robin does, but so when we do a D-stash, you would get first access to any canvases that we want to D-stash. That's a good perk. And that's for any time in the future we do D-stash. Just because I like everything I have right now doesn't mean this time next year I'm still going to love everything that I have and not want to D-stash it. And actually that's not true. I have some Diamond Art Club Hannah Lynn's that I'm going to be D-stashing. Because if you've watched some of my videos, I actually prefer the Art and Soul over the Diamond Art Club, which is going to be very controversial. But I just... their canvases, they have... I've got some videos coming up soon just showing you, but like... most of them are larger. Most of them have more colors. They have more specialty drills. Like, there's just so many more things that I like about their canvases, which is part of what's making me want to get the Art and Soul and D-stash the Diamond Art Club. So those will be available if you just specifically really like Diamond Art Club and you want some of those Hannah Lynn's. That will be something that I will be D-stashing. So then, some other things we thought about doing. So we've talked about doing a couple of times in videos throughout last year, doing a like mystery kit kind of like Zoom. And so one thing that would come with membership would be the ability to access, like we would do, we'd have to schedule it, but just do like a monthly Zoom where we all just hang out and diamond paint and just chat or whatever. So that would be one thing that would come with it. And so that's why, like, I think just starting out, we might just do just a $2.99 and everybody with the $2.99 gets that. And then maybe eventually once we figure out what we want to do for content, maybe we'll have a $2.99 and a $5.99. And maybe the $5.99 gets some exclusive videos. Like I know
okay, you forgot something about that. If you do that, which, by the way, that's her thing. Like, I don't care about the tier thing, like, for sure. But that would be her thing. But You forgot. I can't believe you forgot one. What is the one thing that I love that you've left off?
What?
That would qualify people for.
What?
I love to give things away.
Oh, you think I can read your mind from over here? So yeah, we would do. So yeah, if you remember, so then maybe what we would do is. So yeah, maybe let's do that. We might do that. So 2 tiers. I don't know. We may still start out with 1 tier, and then eventually go to 2 tiers. The biggest thing you would get in 2 tier is maybe we'll do like a birthday gift.
I think we like a quarterly care packages, and then
I think quarterly might be a little too much for that, depending on what you're considering putting in it.
And then a giveaway.
Yeah, you guys can let us know though what you would want to see, because I think when we start doing the $5.99, one of the things might be exclusive videos to just the members. A lot of people do vlogs. I don't know what we would do, so that's why I said right now we might just start out for 1 tier, and it would just it'll be in a little bit till we get everything set up for that. But it would be, so right now we'll do 1 tier for just $2.99. You get early access to D-stashes. You would get priority reply to comments. Maybe we do like a yearly birthday gift till we figure out tiers, and maybe do more. And then maybe some exclusive member giveaways would definitely be the thing, because then we start getting milestones with members. So members may potentially get better things in return.
I feel like that Lizette was the first person who I joined her membership, and part of the reason I like her is because like I feel like too that when you watch Lizette's membership tier, I feel like you can be more yourself, because you don't have to be censored so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I think that you're not censored like as far as your opinions, because nobody's going to do. The people that does that are the people that really like you and care about you and want to have a conversation with you.
Yeah. So that's going to be one of the big things we'll have coming up soon. Other things for our channel. So I kind of want to talk about like what our plans are for like what kind of content we're going to make for this year. So one, try to start doing some more WIP and Chats.
For sure. By the way, we're calling this WIP and Chat 2025.
You would just do video episode 1?
Yeah.
Okay. And this will be I think the goal is maybe every 2 weeks. With her starting back to school until she's like settled with all of her school stuff, and she has a big project going on, every 2 weeks even might be pushing it, so we might have to do monthly, but we're just going to kind of see what we can handle and go from there. But we'll definitely at least, I'd say our goal is a minimum of 1 a month.
Yeah, and I think we can do every 2 weeks for an hour. Yes.
I think we'll figure it out. So that's one thing. Number 2, more artist spotlights. Those everybody seems to love.
Everybody loves them, and artists have actually reached out to us.
Yes, and so we have one more ready to pretty much record. I think we're still waiting on a canvas, maybe. We technically have one. I think we're still waiting on though, because I like having multiple canvases if possible. So I think we're waiting on some more options. But once we get those in, we'll have another one going up. And then I like our comparisons. We have kind of slacked off on Groovy Girl.
Well, we're doing.
I was gonna say we're doing events and other things right now, and lots of stuff going on.
But I'd say this weekend, let's take an hour and work on Groovy Girl together and so we can do that.
All right, and then as you guys know, if you watched our last comparison update for Groovy Girl, our next big comparison series is going to be Crazy Cat Lady. So in that one, I'm actually going to have the Diamond Art Club version, and Robin is going to have the Dreamer Designs version, which is actually sold out. I still couldn't believe how like her other ones I don't think I've really sold out, but Crazy Cat Lady did, so on Dreamer Designs anyway. And then I'm going to do some other some comparisons throughout the year, I think. So I'm going to have a few just unboxing comparisons of some Hannah Lynn's. I think I want to try to do like a round versus square kit, but maybe do one that's not ginormous, from like Art and Soul maybe. They have some snack size kits and stuff like that, just to kind of see the difference in those. I don't know, so some other comparison videos. A stash video. We have talked about that 100 times. We started our channel 6 months ago.
Well, actually, and I actually asked if we could do, if she's, so in all fairness, I kind of had the day off. I was doing some errands and stuff, and she had to work all day, but I did ask if we could start the stash video since my husband is stuck because we are under a severe winter weather advisory.
Warning, it's a warning now.
Yeah, whatever it is, there's snow outside. He's not allowed to leave work, so he has to like live at work until probably noon tomorrow, and then it'll start all melting. And because we're here alone in the cold and the snow, I actually asked if she felt like it, would she like to go ahead and start a part 1 stash video tonight. I mean, honestly, I can start with my stash and you can just do the recording. Mainly because I want to check, I want to get the cards out of mine.
So we may start recording a part, and I don't think I'm going to put it up in parts. I think we might just record it in parts and stitch them all together and put it up. I don't know. We'll have to see the length of that video.
That would be so long.
And just we'll kind of play it by ear and see, because I don't like, I've seen some people do it by like company and things like that. But even if we do it by company, my Diamond Art Club stash and her Diamond Art Club stash are going to be like overwhelmingly the largest part of it. Imagine what FOMO does to you guys. So I don't know. I just got to figure out if we're gonna put it all up at once or if we're gonna put it up in pieces. I don't know.
And that's also going to be when we do that. That's going to be the kits where I decide I'm keeping them or I'm gonna destashing them.
So start working on that. So hopefully, I don't know. I'm hoping in the next. I'm gonna be a little ambitious. Hopefully in the next month, maybe you'll have at least one of our 2 stash videos.
Well, if we do record it like I want to this weekend, we should.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to get all of one done.
No, but I honestly think it's too overwhelming to do that many. Between the 2 of us, we probably got 600 kits.
If not more.
I think that's too. I think that's too long of a video. I think it really.
Well, I would do if we did all one video. I mean, like one would be all your stash and then one all my stash.
I plan on opening mine up.
Well, I do too.
Okay, just making sure we're on the same page.
Just I want everybody. When I asked about it, everybody wants to see the canvas until like I wouldn't like show the drills and stuff, and we could always like cut to just showing the canvases once we get them out of the box and stuff like that kind of thing. But we'll figure all that out, and then so in addition to stash videos, another thing I want to try to do, I think I've mentioned this a little bit to Robin, so I'm trying to like slow down my buying some this year and work through some of my kits and that kind of thing. It's going okay-ish, but I have a lot of companies that I haven't purchased from, and I've got like a wish list made, sort of. So I think one thing I might do for the beginning part of the year till I decide which companies I want to buy from and try is do some wish list videos to where I literally like come on and chat with you guys, and Robin can do the same thing if she wants to, and we just kind of walk through our wish list and show you what's on it and talk about why we like it or why we don't like it, and excuse me. And maybe that helps trim down our wish list some or something like that. But those are some videos I definitely want to try to do. Any video ideas or anything you really want to do?
So not necessarily video ideas like but in the goal ideas part of, I would say okay. So I subscribe to, and because I treat ADHD too, I subscribe to an ADHD magazine, and one of the things in the magazine was best organizers that people with ADHD voted for in 2024, and I don't have ADHD, but I have a lot of people who do. and the best like journal organizers. They weren't all they weren't planners. They were different things, like anything from journals to like budget to just like the 3 good things I always talk about, and I implement in my own life like that. So I kind of like I went ahead and purchased a bunch of them, and I'm going to look through them and figure out which ones I'm going to use and recommend to my patients, and which ones I think are pointless, because some of them I really liked and some of them I didn't. But I do think one of the things, I'm like Brittany, like you guys can tell, like if I like something, I just buy it, and I'm stopping that. Like I do that too much, so I am stopping that. And so I'm gonna stop like my mindless spending. And then I came up with my word of the year.
Oh yeah, you said something about it, so go ahead.
My word of the year is embody.
Okay.
And
elaborate here.
So one of my patients told me about word of the year, because I said before I don't do resolutions. So my word of the year is embody, and I think that's because there's some changes coming into my practice. So as I step into that role, like embody that and release self-doubt on my own voice, like embody that. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Trust in my intuition and make decisions boldly. That's like where you talk about where I just do this mindless spending. Like instead of doing that, like set on it and be like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. Like intentional. Like if I'm gonna purchase something, I want it to be intentional. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. And I think to embody, just like this year, I want to be the best version of myself. Does that sound narcissistic?
No.
Just embody confidence, purpose, and authenticity, which I think I already am authentic, don't you?
Yes.
And so I
very
don't.
Much.
What?
I said yes, very much.
And then that's very sweet of you to say as my daughter. And then confidence, I think that I can work on very much.
Yeah.
And do I embody purpose? Oh yeah, yes. Like Brittany will tell you, purpose with mental health, purpose with school, purpose now with diamond painting, purpose with YouTube. I do embody purpose, don't I?
I would say so.
Yeah, I think those are things like I think embody being a provider, a creator, an entrepreneur, and release self-doubt, fully on my voice, trust my intuition, make decisions boldly, and embody the best version of myself. So that's my year of the word. Do you have a year of the word? Do you have?
I do not have a word of the year.
I think I said year of the word.
You did. It's all right. I do not have a word of the year. No, not really. I just am trying to set some goals. Mainly, honestly, like, I don't know. I don't really have a lot of, like, personal goals that I want to necessarily do. I think the biggest thing is, like, just decluttering my life. Because I've done, like, I used to, like, so many things that I used to, like, love and I have so many of. And now I'm just like, why do I have all this stuff? And so just slowly trying to work through all that and just declutter my life.
She has stuffed animals from when she was 10.
I do, but they're just like in like a little. They were tucked in like a little cubby hole up there. We have an upstairs, which is where we're gonna make like our crafting room, kind of like a she shed room, kind of almost. And so I've been trying to straighten up and clean up, and there's so much clutter up there. Like I'm just trying to get rid of some of it. And like when COVID started, I don't know if we bought like so many puzzles and stuff, and we were doing puzzles for the longest time. And so like we've accumulated so many puzzles. So I'm trying to like get rid of some of those and just little things like that. All right, other goals for the channel or for diamond painting in general. So this year, I want to, we kind of already have a little bit, but I want to start trying more shops. So like there are a couple of diamond painting shops that I'm intentionally going to purchase from this year. Including, I'm going to get my first shaded gem shop. I don't know when. I'm trying to like I said, this first part of the year is like me just kind of catching up on. I did spend a lot for Black Friday, but I planned for that. But then like I had a lot of other kind of like unplanned expenses, like a large dentist bill, couple vet bills. So that probably won't be till later on in the year. But Jada Gem Shop has a couple that I want actually, and one I'm hoping that she pixel charts or hand renders, so I can get that with it. And then Diamond Artisan Shop actually has a piece that I think I'm going to try for Summer with the Masters. Muni Made is another big one I want to try this year. Oh, I was trying to think of the name of the other company that I'm going to try. Fantasy Sparkles. It's Fantasy Sparkles, I think is what it is. I keep trying to say Spark Hills because of the way that they say it. But, so Robin did an unboxing of a tray from them, and come to find out, they have a lot more of stuff. Like, they have a lot of other trays and, like, 3D printed stuff, but they also do a few diamond paintings, and they have two that I was actually probably would have already bought them, ironically enough, but the owner of their shop actually had surgery at the beginning of this month, so their shop is closed until later on in the month. So once they come back, I'll actually be purchasing those. And once I get one of those will probably be one of the ones. As soon as they come in, I'll probably start one of those no matter what event or anything I've got going on, just as a WIP. So I think right now those are the biggest. The one with the diamond art. I think I want to try one of their kits.
I did.
You ordered one from the one diamond art, right?
Yep, for our June event.
So before I order any more, maybe we'll get that one and we can kind of see the quality of that one before we decide, because I don't want to spend too much money at a store and end up not liking their kit or their quality and ending up with like 7 or 8 of them and not liking it. So any shops that you can think of that you want to try from that you've not bought from?
No, not that I can think of. Small shops, I'm always browsing.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's gonna be the next thing that I was gonna talk about. Is trying not to get a couple more small shops. Is like, that's the thing though, guys. I get liking having all the accessories and stuff, but like right now I have how many pens would you say I have now?
Between the two of us, I don't know. We probably have 20.
Yeah, because I think I maybe have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I have 8, and like I hardly rotate through the ones I have now. So like, how many pens? So help me. Some people have hundreds of pens, and like I get like you want to coordinate with sometimes people want to coordinate with their canvas and their trays and stuff like that. But like I just at this point now, like I'm like, do I need more pens? Like at what point is enough?
Well, I think with the pens, I think some of that is just like the collectible hobby, like your Pokemon cards and things like that. And I think some people like to like collect pens, like you collect those. I can't think of anything I collect other than diamond paintings. I think that is some of it, but I also think I agree with you, but I also some of my diamond painting pens I know for a fact when I made the purchase from that first several large diamond painting pens, I thought like those were going to be gifts to our viewers too.
Okay.
So a lot of the stuff I do buy intentionally to be like, oh, this would be a great giveaway. And also like when we're doing even events, like even if we have sponsors, we do giveaways too from small shops.
So I don't know, but I do want to try some more small shops and stuff like that, like a tray or two from different companies and stuff. I don't know. So I've been using for my Richard Lawrence canvas for that event. I've been working on Mildred for that, and I actually used the what are they called? Forever Young. She bought some Forever Young. I'm gonna call it the way that they work in my mind is kind of like a tower tray tower, whatever. And the way that works is if you set it up in the box, you have like all these trays, and like they're already lined and stuff, and they're obviously not like perfect diamond painting trays because if you have more than like half a bag, I'd say, to a very full bag of drills, it gets very hard to get them to lay out. But like, I don't know. I feel like I like working more out of the bags and the Elizabeth Ward trays than I do like that. Like, that has definitely had some perks to it, things that I like, but I just don't know if it's something I would want to do for everyone. And I know some people do work out of trays, and they just have towers set up and they rotate their trays and their towers, but I don't know.
I don't think I would like that either. I like the Forever Young system.
So, I don't know, but I do want to try out some different companies, some different small shop companies, just that kind of thing. So we have already been doing that, some this year, especially with the Emma Casey event coming up. And so actually that's a good time to bring up events. Yeah. So this isn't really necessarily a goal at this point, as for the most part, everything's pretty set in stone. So February, we are definitely hosting the Emma Casey Diamond Paint Along. We've already got most of our sponsors for that, and I've got to finish probably this weekend getting out all the ads and flyers saying thank you to all our sponsors. So definitely go check out my Instagram, TikTok, the Facebook group, watch our small shop videos. Go support those small shop sponsors, guys, because a lot of these companies, they donate things for 100% for free for us to give to you guys for participating in the event. And so I think it's the least that we can do is go and just sponsor them by just buying, even if it's just something small. Like, for example, Nix's Notions is sponsoring us, and we actually purchased a couple things from Nix, and she's still donating some stuff. And Nix, if you see this, I hope you're feeling better. I know you were sick and in the hospital. But she's donating some trays and some release paper treasure trust things. But we had actually bought a couple things from her just to say thank you and support her like she's supporting us. So
I actually bought a really fun tray from her before we even had a chat.
Oh yeah, the little spinny tray. Yeah. I had a fun short with that.
Yeah.
So definitely go support them. But back to events. So that'll be in February, the whole month of February, and then we have a Becca Tyndall event we're going to be hosting, and I will have maybe this weekend. I don't know. It's going to depend on if I can get all the flyers out for our sponsors. At least just some general information out as far as like the name. The dates are definitely going to be it's going to be a 2-month-long event. We're going to do June and July, and it's just going to be kind of similar to the Emma Casey event. Any licensed diamond painting will work. As long as you're showing progress, you will be eligible for weekly prizes. The grand prizes, we haven't talked about it. I don't know. I know our canvases are all big, but for 2 months, what do you think? You think we require a finish?
I don't know. We'll have to think about that. We'll get the...
Yeah, we've still got some time to figure out, like, the rules as far as, like, for a grand prize, do you have to finish a certain amount? Do you have to finish a whole canvas? So we'll figure all that out as we go. But I'll definitely be announcing the name of it and the dates and everything like that in the next week or two. And then in September, it is Suicide Prevention Month. And so that's something that's near and dear to Robin's heart.
So we'll definitely be doing an event that month. Yeah,
and that event is going to be really laid back. We want it to be really inclusive. So pretty much going to be, I don't know if we'll necessarily do grand prizes for that one, because I want everybody to just jump in and participate. So maybe we'll just do a bunch of like fun weekly prizes. So like, it's going to be any diamond painting, any company, as long, I am going to require that it be licensed, because I want to make sure that we're supporting the artists that we're doing this work from. So that will be the only real restriction. There will be no size restrictions. The only thing for like weekly gifts is you'll have to post a progress photo just showing you did a little bit. I mean, if you place, 15, 20 drills and I can see where it is, that's progress to me. I know not everybody has tons of time to diamond paint. So that one's just going to be very simple, laid back, and we want it to be very inclusive. And it's more about the message of the Suicide Prevention Month. So that's the biggest focus for that. And then in December, we are going to be co-hosting an event with the two crafty Sheilas. So Belle and Laws. And I talked about this in what was it, Black Friday video?
Yes, it was.
I joked about doing an event called Dragons in December, and it's just kind of come to life. A lot of people said they would participate in it, and then, Belle, I was talking to Belle, and Belle was talking about some events and how they'd like to host some events, and she had actually she had mentioned an event. It worked. I'm not gonna give your name away, Belle. So it was an event, but it was going to be in September, and since we already had, I liked the name of it, but since we already had an event in September, I was like, I was planning on doing like a Dragons in December, and I was like, we might as well just co-host that together, and so we will be doing Dragons in December, and that will be, again, just any licensed artwork from any company. It just has to have a dragon in it. It can be a cartoonish dragon, it can be a real dragon, it could be a little small dragon. I don't really care, as long as there's a dragon in it.
And that's the other thing we didn't mention. We're going to have guests on our channel, and the Two Crafty Sheilas is going to be one of the guests on our channel.
Yeah, we just got to figure out how we're going to do that. Like if we're going to do it live or like a pre-recorded like Zoom call.
I think it'll be a pre-recorded Zoom call because just doing that would be hard with both of them in different places and the two of us.
Yeah.
We'll have to figure that with pre-recorded, and then go from there. Plus, I want to do another live.
Yeah, we do. We are going to try to do some more lives. Lives will be like almost kind of like I feel like lives are going to be harder than WIP and Chats.
The other thing I will say is Brittany was talking about commenting, and I will say this. So, Brittany works, and then honestly, Brittany really runs the channel truly because she edits the videos and stuff. So I will say this. If you guys notice, like we both comment, but my comments are usually really early in the morning, and sometimes they're like a day or two later than hers. My hope is that I never stop commenting no matter what, because I know she has a job and then she's editing the videos, but it's always fun for me to wake up in the morning and then before work or the end of the day, but when I'm rounding down my day, to read all the comments and to comment back. And the only reason I say this is because I know I have commented on some big YouTubers channels before, and like they're not acknowledged or anything, and it's kind of bothered me. It's like, if you're supporting a YouTuber, like I think you should, like, that's just respectful to respond to their comment. And I get it what you're saying about, they have 3,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I mean, once you start getting so many subscribers, like there's, unless you spend hours of time like reading and replying to comments, like I would still like I'm in the way of acknowledging them. Like some people I know, like if I comment that we can you can give them like a heart emoji, like as the creator. So like for my channel, like I would read the comment and I'd still go through and like probably give them all hearts, but might not necessarily type out a full reply.
Well, as of this day, I have no plans to stop commenting. Well, we'll let you know when we get to 3,000 subscribers.
Yeah, that may change. As of right now, nothing's going to change as far as that goes.
That's going to be a long time down the road.
Well, you say that, but we're already over 700 subscribers, guys, so we're not far off of that 750 subscriber giveaway of Esmeralda.
And that's good. I think people are going to look forward to that. And by the way, the 1,000 member subscriber giveaway is going to be 4 diamond paintings to 4 subscribers. That was overall.
Yeah.
The sense that everybody
wants a chance to get in on the fun.
And actually, that actually makes so much more sense that everybody gets, that 4 people would get a diamond painting.
So
I think that's a great idea.
Other big goals. I definitely want to try to go into 2026 with less whips. I think I have it written down on the back of that thing. I think I had 7 or 8. So I want to try to go in with less whips, even if it's just 1 more. So I'm going to try to make it more intentional to finish things that I start. And then try to complete some more. That's not really something I know I necessarily have a lot of control over, but life happens. Sometimes you can't diamond paint as much as you want to, but my goal is to be more intentional about making sure I complete one when I start them, and then trying to complete more.
And we both work so much that it's like during the day, and so the only time we really have is later in the evening.
And then weekends, when we don't have other things going on.
And the weekends, yeah. Yeah, but we, she doesn't have kids. She is my kid. My kids are grown.
My baby's asleep on the bed.
Yeah, we have Yorkies. Those are our babies.
Those are our kids. He really is passed out too, man. I wish you guys could see him. They all are. We have with it being so cold, we have she has 2 electric blankets on her bed, and they're all just like splayed out, sound asleep on the bed right now.
Because the blankies are so warm.
I know. Aiden's just like...
They're so cute. Yeah, so I think that we were at 55 minutes. I don't want to wear people down.
Not either. Is there anything else you have major goal-wise for diamond painting this year? Obviously, a given is to grow our community and... just in general, both our Facebook group and just our YouTube community. And I really like the idea of some memberships and stuff. I've talked about this. I don't know if a Patreon is coming or not. We may just do YouTube members and create I don't know. I guess we would kind of need a Patreon to invite those paid members to have a group chat in, or maybe they just join. Not everybody, because not everybody has Facebook. I don't know. I'll figure it out. This is all still new. We just became eligible to even start having paid memberships. And so I looked at it last night and I was like, I said to Robin, I was like, oh, this is going to take some time and some thought. So if you guys, we're getting to the end here, I'll wrap up. If you guys have any if you're members of other channels or anything like that, are there any things that you guys would like to see as far as if you became a paid member, any perks or anything like that? I know we mentioned a few already.
Or if you're a member of a channel and you feel like that you're a member of a channel and you really don't get anything extra out of it, email Brittany and let them know what you would like, because I don't want to call people out or anything like that.
Yeah, that's true. You guys don't have to comment down below. I'll put my I've started putting our email in the description of every thing, along with our other social medias like our TikTok and our Instagram. So just feel free to email us if there's things that you like on other channels or you don't like on other channels if you're members of, and that'll kind of help us decide, because obviously this is something that you guys are going to be paying for, so we want to be sure that you enjoy what you're getting out of paying for it. Obviously you're going to get more time to interact with us and more of our content, but you can watch our content for free. So we want to make sure that you're enjoying it and getting something out of it that is worth paying for, I feel in my mind. Yeah. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, I know. I think it does. Like I said, I think that's more of your doing. I just enjoy interacting, doing the giveaways, commenting, meeting, and getting to know the people. And so, yeah. So I'm just going to embody that experience.
So I'm trying to think if there was any other goals that I needed to touch on. I think that's most of it. I don't know any other specific types of content you guys would be interested in that we haven't already mentioned. Like I said, we're definitely going to do more artist spotlights, hopefully more WIP and Chats, a couple of lives here and there. Some comparisons. We'll keep doing random comparisons throughout the year, both full comparisons and maybe just an unboxing comparison. What other, I said other things. Oh, potentially, so definitely a stash video, potentially some wish list videos. So just let us know down below if there's any other kind of content you would like to see. I'll probably continue doing some enhancement videos as well.
I will say, when I did the vlogs that morning for the Hannah Lynn that I did secretively and you didn't know about.
Yeah.
That was actually a lot of fun, so I wouldn't mind doing some vlogs for channel members. I wouldn't mind that at all.
So maybe that's one thing.
I don't want to do vlogs and have them all over YouTube because of my job and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But if you're a channel member, yes, absolutely, I would do some vlogs.
So then maybe we will do a two. So maybe that's what I'll do, and you guys can let me know. So what I'll plan on doing is a 2-tier thing. Maybe like a $2.99 and a $5.99. And then I'll be sure to list what each one includes, because we'll sit down and we'll talk about it. The $5.99 would be the exclusive to like vlogs. First, you would get like first dibs at D-Stash, and then maybe the $2.99 members get second dibs at D-Stash before we go public with everybody who's not a paid member. And then the vlogs would be $5.99. Yearly birthday gifts maybe $5.99, and then I would say both tiers would be eligible for member giveaways.
And man, my vlogs.
The vlogs would be the $5.99.
I know my vlogs are hilarious because I'm just.
And you would get me in the vlogs too, and you would get more of the doggies too. So if you love doggies, that'd be another reason too. If you don't want just us.
Yes, it's just her life in general, which is actually quite a fun, even though you work so much.
Yeah, sometimes fun.
Yeah.
Did you get any done?
Yes, I actually got a whole section.
I got most of this green done over here. I'm getting ready to start working on her pretty pink sleeve.
I actually did a lot. This is round. I don't think I said that at the beginning, so I have to straighten it. So I'm not even going to put these drills up because there's so much of this 5200. I'm just going to be coming back to this later on this evening if we don't do a stash video. I think we're gonna make chili, aren't we?
Yes, I'm gonna go cook dinner in a minute. I'm starting to get hungry. So we hope you guys enjoyed this WIP and Chat. I know we've only done one other one, and that was kind of like and Belle and Laz from Two Crafty Sheilas. I know you guys tagged us in a video with like the get to know you questions, and the only reason we hadn't is because we actually did that. God, that was like our
second video.
It was like it was easily one of the first 5 videos we did. And it was the first WIP and Chat we did. And I don't even remember how we recorded it. Were we both working on stuff at the
I think we were downstairs in the kitchen. In our kitchen, guys, like it has these 2 doors, these 2, like, what are they called? The doors that open up to the outside, but they have curtains over them. And then that's our Yorkie.
That's finished. She thinks my dad's here and he's at work.
Yeah, it's time for her dad to be home, and he's not coming home, and she thinks it's time to go down and see him. But anyway, and then the lighter's just dark in the kitchen, so we stopped recording in the kitchen.
Yeah. So you guys can let us know down below what you thought about this as far as like camera angles, and if you like the side-by-side views, because obviously with there being 2 of us, it's a little unique compared to other channels because you get to see 2 people and you get to see 2 different diamond paintings at the same time because it's hardly ever we're working on the same thing. So.
Or would you rather just see a diamond painting, or would you rather just see me or Brittany?
I don't think I'm ever going to just be solely me just hanging out here for the whole time.
No, I'm just kidding about that. So yeah, I'm curious to know, like, do you really want to see people? Do you like seeing the people in the video and the diamond painting? I like seeing the people in the video.
I do too, and then sometimes like if it's a kid I really like, I kind of like seeing up close at times too. So I don't know, but I feel like we do a pretty good job of posting up like finished pieces and stuff like that. So if you like the finished product up close to pieces, I feel like I show those in shorts and stuff once the whole piece is finished, so you could kind of see that too.
Yeah.
So
you used to hate being in the video, and now you kind of got to your video.
Nah, I look horrible, but it's okay.
You never look.
We're living with it. Alright guys, thank you so much for sticking around. We hope you enjoyed this WIP and Chat. We will be coming at you with more soon. Maybe in 2 weeks.
Or maybe 1 week, you never know.
Yeah. We're not going to promise anything, but it's coming. So we're going to these are going to be pretty regular videos. We do have other content and stuff coming up soon, so definitely stay tuned. If you have not subscribed to our channel and you liked our content and our jabbering for the last hour, definitely hit that subscribe button and turn on some notifications so you get notified when we have more content up. And if you guys are returning, thank you guys for continuing to watch.
We have a giveaway going away, so check out Wednesday's
weekly roundup.
Weekly roundup with Art and Soul, because it was Wednesday this week. If you're interested in the giveaway, go watch that video. Brittany will leave the link down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye, guys.